Domain and Range Graphs by Jackie Tran. So today we'll be talking about domain and range and the key terms. Domain and range look at where a parabola exists across all the values of x and y. Domain, all possible input values of a function, which is going to be your x values, while your range is all possible output values of a function, which is going to be your y value. So looking at the bottom, that's how you write your domain, and it's basically x can be any real number, but x must be greater than or equal to a number. And for your range, it'll be y can be any real number, but it must be greater than or equal to a number. And sometimes domain might only have xer and range might only have yer. So here's example 1. We can see that for our domain it's going to be xer because the parabola goes on left and right forever. And for the range, we can see that the parabola stops at 5. So our range would be y can be any real number, but it must be greater than or equal to 5. Example 2. So we can see for our domain, it's going to be -3. So it's going to be x can be any real number, but x must be greater than or equal to -3. And for our range, we can see that it goes on forever. So it's going to be y can be any real number. Real life applications. So domain and range can be used like in an amusement park, like the age restriction, for example. So domain would be the ride admission, and the function would be set for all ages, but the range would be restricted to the ages that meet the requirements. Thank you for listening.